Real news, real quick. A huge conflict has developed between Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky and General Valery Zaluzhny, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, over whether to withdraw from the eastern Ukraine city of Bakhmut. Zaluzhny and troops on the ground want to withdraw rather than continuing defending the city because they're surrounded and suffering enormous casualties. Zelensky has deemed Bakhmut a Ukraine fortress and doesn't want to risk the morale loss of defeat. The House Ethics Committee investigation into New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's attendance at a 2021 Met Gala has revealed her lawyers warned her against attending the event. As a guest of Vogue magazine, AOC violated ethics rules against taking gifts from companies which use lobbyists. Her ticket to the event was worth $35,000 as she ironically wore a dress which read, quote, "Tax the rich." The Pentagon sees giant Chinese-made cranes operating at U.S. ports, including several shipping hubs used by the military, as a potential Trojan horse that China could use to gather intelligence on material being moved in and out of the country. German police working with the FBI and authorities in Ukraine said Monday that they have disrupted an international cybercrime gang which has been blackmailing large companies and institutions. Among the most prominent victims was Dusseldorf University Hospital, whose computers were infected with a ransomware known as Doppelpayment in 2020. Ukraine, one of the most corrupt nations in the world, has been a locus of cybercrime for many years, the German police made clear. Paul Manafort, the former chairman of Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, has agreed to pay $3.15 million to settle a civil case with the United States Department of Justice, which they filed over undeclared foreign bank accounts. Trump pardoned Manafort after he was convicted of financial crimes in 2018. A Southwest Airlines flight to Florida terrorized passengers when it made an emergency landing soon after takeoff on Sunday, when an engine caught on fire after birds flew into it just after leaving the Havana, Cuba airport bound for Fort Lauderdale. The cabin filled with smoke and horrified passengers who donned oxygen masks and eventually evacuated the plane on slides after the plane touched back down in Havana. And finally, Leonard Skinner founding member Gary Rossington died at the age of 81 on Sunday. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.